Are we?
On the Facebook.
What's going on here?
I don't know, man. That's your stuff. Good luck with it.
Oh, you piece of junk.
Alright.
Oh, wait, hang on.
Are you ready? Facebook. We are not ready on Instagram.
We are right. Checking connection. You are now live on Instagram. Oh, God, I sound like a dork there. Anyways, whatever. Let's do this.
Here we go.
You're listening to another edition of We Came From the Basement. We are Jason and Sean, and you guessed it, we came from the basement, and we're coming at you from Radio NL, 610 AM Kamloops. We came from the basement, motherfucker. We came from the basement, motherfucker. We came from the basement, motherfucker. We came from the basement, motherfuckers.
Well,
Here we are.
back in the basement one more time.
One more
Oh no,
time.
we got one more after this, don't we?
We
Or is this
do.
it?
No, we got this one, then the next one, then that's it for 2018.
2018.
Until 2019, and then we're back
Yeah.
with a vengeance.
Yep.
So, we just had a pretty cool interview that
We did.
you're not going to be able to hear till next week.
Yeah.
But tell them, Sean.
Well, season 2 and 3 of the show Travelers, which is Netflix
And
original.
Showtime series.
and Showtime,
We learned.
star Leah Cairns, who is the FBI, the lead, Grant, Eric McCormack, Grant McLaren on the show.
Yeah.
His wife,
Yeah.
amazing actress, friend of ours.
Oh, she's awesome. Yeah.
We just spoke with her for about 20 minutes, which was awesome. We could kept it going all night because it's all sci-fi.
Oh, and we're all about sci-fi.
Yeah.
We just geeked out
Yep.
like crazy about that shit. And
So-
she's a big sci-fi person now too.
Yeah.
Having been involved in Battlestar Galactica and Interstellar, etc. So we're pumped that people are gonna get to hear that next.
Totally. And talk Travelers. I mean, if you haven't watched Travelers,
Talking to you out
watch
there.
it. It is amazing, and if you can get through season 1 tonight,
Yes.
there's a massive cliffhanger, massive. But then season 2 and 3 drop.
Look at midnight.
As we record this tonight at midnight, but we're time traveling, so we're backwards.
Yes.
We've inherited. Yeah,
It's all good. You're all fine.
So yeah, we've done that. That's coming up, and we did. I don't know. It's getting close to Christmas, so we talk Christmas stuff now, which is.
We're not usually like that. And in our NL segment that you're gonna hear tomorrow, time traveling again.
Yeah.
We talked non-traditional Christmas movies, but we want to review a new traditional Christmas movie.
Yeah. And Christmas officially doesn't start in this house until Hans Gruber falls off
That's
the
right.
Nakatomi Towers like the New Year's Eve ball. That's Christmas.
Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker. And I always watch that Christmas Eve. That's my Christmas Eve watch, like, every year.
Yep.
As Griffin goes to bed, wife's doing her thing, Die Hard. I don't care if Bruce Willis doesn't think it's a Christmas movie. It's a fucking Christmas movie, Bruce. But what we're talking about, it's a it's a Netflix one, starring Kurt Russell as Santa Claus.
Kurt Russell.
And we talked about the
Yep.
preview a few weeks ago. Now, this is something Netflix did release stats, Sean.
Yep.
It was watched 20 million times in its first week, which equates to about $20 million if they'd released it in the box office in 1 week.
Well, that's all right.
This is a new Christmas movie.
It is.
What did you think? Why don't you start off? Because neither of us are really Christmassy movie types traditionally.
No, I mean we're Lethal Weapon, Die Hard, Black Christmas, that kind of stuff.
Silent Night, the whole, yeah.
But if we get into Ghostbusters to start off our Halloween
Yeah.
a couple weeks
I thought you were
ago.
going to say Christmas. I was like,
Yeah,
really?
no,
Cool, but all right,
The feel of it is that. But Kurt Russell, Escape from New York. This wasn't Escape from North Pole, that's for sure.
I fucking want to see that movie, though. Snake Plissken,
right.
or Santa Pliskin? Yeah.
Right. Man, Kurt Russell playing Santa Claus was something kind of blows your mind when you think about it. But he now, after watching it, it's a feel-good movie.
It is a very
It's a
feel-good
feel-good
movie.
Christmassy movie.
Lots of good messages about believing in the spirit of Christmas and family and, yeah.
It's not one that's gonna just pass though through like and just like all those other cheap ones. This one was really, really good. I liked it. He pulled it off. He did say ho 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 only once in the movie and he
Yep.
hated doing it. And he made a point of saying that he hated doing it because that's not what Santa's about, I guess. But anyway, the movie is touching and it has a good message behind it.
Yeah.
And,
And it's good for everyone. Like kids can watch it, but there's enough adult stuff. Like I thought, like Russell's is the movie. Like he sells it.
There's car chases.
Oh,
Yeah, there's
flying with the sleigh and
Yeah.
falling, and and it's just, yeah. I thought he made it. Like he has a couple good lines. Like billboards add like 80 pounds, and no one believes that he's Santa Claus because he's not like super fat. And it's a good family movie. We're gonna watch it this weekend. Like I went and pre-watched it to make sure Griffin could watch it, but we're gonna watch it as a family.
Yep.
And I think it's one of those things you could add to your list of traditional Christmas movies that you watch every year. Like people watch, Christmas Carol and Miracle, whatever else people watch. It's a Wonderful Life.
Yeah,
right.
I think it holds. It's up there with those, and we'll be watching it every year for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. It's really, really
Even as my kids are too old and they don't even care anymore, right? But the wife will watch it. That'll make us helps. Helps more buying Christmas presents to not buy the coal, the rocks.
Yeah.
Or just we have to feel all Christmassy now because Kurt Russell was awesome, so we buy them a little bit better stuff.
That's
That's what it's all about.
Whatever
buying
leads to
stuff.
better gifts in the house, right? So if Kurt Russell can bring that to your home, fucking A.
Right?
He had time to watch anything else this week? Oh, Nathan says hello. Hey, Nathan.
That was like 10 minutes ago, man.
Yeah, well.
Hi, 5 minutes and 45 seconds ago.
Did you catch anything else?
No, we've been binge watching Travelers just to get through it. So because we knew the new seasons were dropping,
Yep.
and so no, I actually haven't.
I watched, wasn't a Christmas movie. It's called You Might Be the Killer.
Oh, how is that?
Oh, fuck, dude, it's awesome.
Ah.
It's like, remember
Because I've been wanting to watch it.
Behind the Mask?
Yes.
Rise. It's like that kind of a movie.
Rising something Vernon.
Yeah, Leslie Vernon.
Leslie
It
Vernon.
deconstructs kind of the slasher movie genre,
Mm-hmm.
except the hero in it may or may not actually be the killer killing everybody.
I like that.
And he's in contact with his friend who works in a comic shop, who's played by Alison Hannigan from Buffy the Vampire Slayer. And she's the one that knows everything about these movies and is trying to coach him through it.
Mm-hmm.
But one of the patrons in the comic book store,
Yep.
Amy Wickenheiser, our sometimes co-host.
Or Amy.
And I was watching it and I'm just like, shut up. So I rewound it.
Wow.
Watched it like 20 times.
Hi,
I'm
Amy.
like, hey, Amy. And I was like, holy fuck. And I surprisingly got my whole house right. I'm like, fucking Amy's in the movie.
Nice.
So
Nice.
anyone who likes good horror movies, you need to watch this. And if you want to support our friend Amy, you should watch this. It's just a really good, funny, really gory horror
It
comedy.
caught my attention. I was starting to nod off there, and you're like gory. And I'm like, what?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And the kind of gore that makes you start laughing at it because you just can't believe you watched that happen.
Cool.
I know. It's really, really good.
I don't even know what to say now. I'm just like, okay, we're done. I gotta go watch it.
All right, I'll take over from here.
Nice.
But other than that, yeah, no, I haven't watched too much else. We've been getting ready for the holidays. I have started rewatching the Lethal Weapon TV show, but back when Clayne Crawford was doing Riggs.
Mm-hmm.
So much better.
Yeah, I haven't watched any of the new ones with Stifler.
No, it's not. And I wanted to give him a try, but I just can't now. It's lost its edge and its attitude, and it's not Lethal Weapon without Riggs. It doesn't matter if Murtaugh's there. Nothing against Murtaugh,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
character. You know what I
Good-
mean?
good try.
Good try. They got
Sure.
it. They tried, but I mean, I just can't.
People probably like it.
Oh, there's people still watching it, I'm sure, but I just can't get behind it here. Like, bring back Clayne Crawford from the dead in the show.
Sure. And then if they don't go watch Travelers.
Yeah, exactly. Because it's really, really good. You can tell we're pumping this up because apparently, we gave the stats away on Christmas Chronicles. The first week is everything for Netflix. Like, it's everything. And if it doesn't get enough watched or binged or talked about in social media during that first week, a show is dead. Like, completely dead. So if you like something, you really should just go and binge watch it if you want it to survive.
Support the two things Netflix has created is binge watching and all these wicked shows that they're just like, they're awesome. Only 18 million people watch it. Fuck it, cancel it.
Oh, but with 18 million. They don't care if it was over 3 weeks. That 18 million needs to tune in for that first week. That's something we
Yeah.
learned, and I think that's... So if you like something, just watch the shit out of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's my bit of advice.
Sure. We should jump into...
Our Radio Now segment, which you
Yeah.
were back this week.
Yes, finally.
Yeah,
Finally, I
you,
keep...
you can't hear it till tomorrow, but we've already done it.
Yeah. So...
We're going to do that right now.
Ooh. That was close. Almost another disaster.
Another board ruined.
All right, so I'm just going to press stop there, make some room for
Intermission.
And we're back. That was us in the radio station with Howie and L610 talking about all our favorite Christmas movies.
and what was coming out this week. Did you want to see any of those movies, like Mortal Engines or The Mule, or what was the other? There was the Deadpool redo, and
It's not even rated R.
no, I lost interest in it that way. What was the other one? Spider-Verse.
Spider-Verse, I'll probably watch it.
Yeah,
It's a cartoon, and I don't know. I like the cartoons, man.
you know, and it's Spider-Man. I mean, come on. It's just interesting how it's different Spider-Men from different places. I think a Spider-Pig's in there.
I know a new Avengers trailer dropped this week, but it really
Endgame.
wasn't.
Well, it was just a tease. I mean, it's going to be awesome anyways. We already know this is preconceived, right? It's already going to happen. It's going to be good.
I'm super interested to find out which storyline they're going to follow. I've seen several different versions of this fight, you know, and the way it played out, and everybody freaked out because everybody died. There is a version of that in the cartoon universe where they played it. It was over 3 or 4 shows, or it's Mighty's Heroes or whatever it was. And they've done it. You have a time stone, you have a reality stone there. You can pretty much do anything with that and then leave people hanging. But there's also the other alternative, if they don't follow any of those and they just want to start putting an end to all of these characters because they're all getting old.
Well, then they've hinted that that's it, right? This was the whole point of starting
So-
the new thing. So what does that mean? They can do whatever they want, which I like that. That makes me happy, right? They don't need, they're not beholden, because the comics did a similar story. They're not beholden to that.
They're pretty close in a lot of ways right now.
Are
But,
they?
like I mean, they can't play these characters forever. As much
No.
as I'd like this to go on and on and on.
Oh,
because
yeah.
That's comic books I don't have to read.
Saves you time.
pictures, but
It's not the same. The new comics have a lot more writing than old ones.
Oh. Anyway, I am excited. I'm excited for the new Avengers movie, of course, but that was another trailer that sort of dropped teaser at a Comic-Con or somewhere.
Did you see the one that I sent you? Beyond White Space?
I didn't get a chance to watch it. I was setting up the new studio thing and stuff.
Jaws in space. But no, it looks cool. Like it's like this space group out there, and then their ship's attacked by like a giant space monster, like huge space monster thing. And then these
But
other
a shark?
No.
Oh, I was going to say, are you
call it-
listening to yourself right now? Talking
I'm
about
the
a
guy
shark
that
in
waited
space.
20 years for the giant shark movie, Sean. And I was super excited. No, it's not a shark. It's a big creature in
Oh,
space
okay.
that comes and attacks their ship. But then these other, like, piratey guys show up with their spaceships, and there's a big space fight. It looks really good, Beyond the White Space. It's like a lower budget thing, which we're all about here.
Yep.
Nathan would probably go all batshit crazy about it.
What was it again?
Beyond White Space.
Beyond White Space.
Looks really good. And then
I'm offended. What about Black Space? No, I'm
Mexican space. Like, really?
What?
Space Force! You know, I mean, like, we could go on.
Oh,
but,
We just digress all the time.
all the time. Hey, the CBC and other people are backing out of banning Baby. It's
We won!
Cold. We won! We finally won something.
Yes, it was this list
This
right here. I hold
list.
in my hand.
That's right.
Whoever came up with that is brilliant.
We never stand for anything, and the one time we stood for something, we won. Let's hear it for being the traditional, semi-conservative right.
So of course that's going to be our intro song next episode.
Yeah.
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 Because I mean, well, ours has motherfuckers in it, so how can they be offended?
They
by
can if they're not. Yeah, no, it's good. I have a new list this
ooh.
week. So remember last week I read what was it, Under the Silver Lake review
Yeah.
in the voice of Christopher Walken. This isn't to be that. I haven't been able to find something else, but I did go over Amazon because I had some free time this week.
What's that like?
Free time?
Yeah.
Well, I was technically sick, so I was laying on the couch going through a list for when I wasn't at work.
Gotcha.
Gotcha. Yeah. So what I came up with though, I found I think entertaining Amazon reviews of movies. So I went through a bunch of 1-star reviews and I came up with a list of some for movies and I just put what people were writing about it. I thought we could go through that.
Neat. Okay.
Yeah, something different. So the first was for The Wolf of Wall Street. Some buyer wanted to know why there were no wolves in the movie. Of course, we know it's about insider trading and then things like that on Wall Street.
I was looking for wolves too when I first saw it. I was like, what? I thought like businessmen got eaten by wolves.
Oh, that'd been a better movie.
Yeah.
And it was like, remember The Grey? That was that Liam Neeson wolf movie? Mm-hmm. Where even the poster's him with the things on his hands to fight.
Yeah.
Have you watched The Grey?
No.
That never happens.
I
You
can't-
see him get that on and he's ready to go and then the wolf comes up and the fucking movie ends. I sat through 2 hours of that to get to this moment. I'm like, Finally, Liam Neeson punching wolves. Done.
Yeah, Liam Neeson's old. I can't.
He wasn't
see-
as old then.
The movies he's been in are good movies. I just don't know why they picked an old guy.
Well, he was in his 50s when he started doing action.
Yeah, I can't watch them and take it seriously. I don't know.
Yeah, he's good at it, but yeah, I agree. Okay,
Next.
do you want to read the next one?
Oh, okay. No, I'm just kidding. I do need glasses, but The Shining. It's hard to believe that a hotel that size in Colorado would close in the winter with all the skiing business.
I agree.
It makes
Perfect sense.
yeah.
That movie has totally changed in my eyes. And the book. Skiing.
Sorry, I'm just grazing the next one because I just wanted to. Did you sprung this on me?
Sorry, yeah, no, I didn't give any warning here. Minions. Person wrote it was in Spanish, but it said nothing about it being in Spanish. Minions spoke Spanish, but all of the other characters spoke English. I didn't even know the Minions spoke Spanish. I thought they just made up some shit, you know, to make it sound funny. And why is someone caring that much?
And is it Spanish or is he
I
just
don't
saying
think, no,
Spanish?
I think they just thought it was Spanish, but it's not. It's like, you know, it's like fucking Jawa. Ochiniwa!
Oh, okay.
You know, ugh.
White House Down. Now, I didn't mind that movie.
It's all right.
This person says thought Channing and Jamie were holding hands on the cover. Was expecting something a little more sensual. If that's what you thought. The White House. I wonder what that person's movie list looks like on it. Like,
I would love to know what they gave 4 stars.
maybe we should look it up. And
I'm
see.
going to do this more often.
Okay.
It's fun. Titanic. This person said, oh yeah, a boat this big could never really sink.
That's what they said.
That's exactly what they fucking said. Must have been a millennial who never bothered to look at history beyond the date they were born. Because it fucking happened.
Right.
Yep.
Saw 4.
4.
I watched this movie, and then my cat died. Was that supposed to happen?
I watched it and neither my cat nor my dog died. So no, I think you just was an unfortunate timing on the heart of your cat. And my sympathy.
I don't like cats, so.
I've got 3 now. I like them now. They're all right. Big Hero 6.
That was a fun movie. Did you watch it?
Oh yeah. No, really good.
Yeah.
This person though wants to know where films 1 through 5 are.
I wondered the same thing when I saw the title. I was like, this is a great movie. Where are the other ones?
But did you write that then?
I could have. That requires putting words
Some
on it.
non-lucid moment.
Yeah. The Force Awakens. It was quite entertaining, but I thought Harrison Ford and Mark Hamill's heads looked a bit big.
A bit big.
Sure.
That's your complaint? Like, for giving like 2 stars? Really?
Because their head. Okay.
Yeah, well, hey. People say my head's big. Would it affect your enjoyment of watching this show if my head was big? I don't know.
That's why I put the angle up there.
So it's higher, it doesn't look as big. Here
Yeah,
it's a little
so
bit bigger.
blends.
Yeah, it's a bit bigger there.
Yep.
All right. So, we're going to do this from time to time if I
Yeah.
can't find an amusing, review to mock. But I guess that wraps it up for this week. Second to last show of 2018 in the can. 2018, the year we came back again.
Right.
It's been a good ride, though.
Yep.
All right.
I dig it.
So we're going to be back next Thursday, of course, here in the Facebook and the Instagram doing our live shit, and on the NL next Friday as well. For people who want to know what we actually do say on NL, tune in tomorrow morning.
Yep.
Or you can listen to this podcast where we're going to include it. We jump around a lot. We're all over social media, of course. Thank you for tuning in, listening, watching. We really appreciate it. Stick with us. And until next week, we'll see you in the basement.
Basement.
Thank you.
Later, suckers. Maybe.